I'm sure, Governor, you can introduce your team.
You know your secretariat.
We have staff. Okay.
And
Yusuf Shumai clerk to the committee.
I'm going to every clerk to the committee.
Qualifier clerk to the committee.
John Perez, Sergeant at Arms.
Tabling of documents by Mr. Chairman, I hereby table the following documents before the committee. Management responses and accompanying annexures on the following entities for financial years 2019, 2020, 2020, 2021, and 2021, 2022. The Kilifi Ward Scholarship Fund, the Kilifi Emergence Fund, and the Kilifi County Hospital Services Improvement Fund.
Very well. Thank you, Governor. Auditor, can you confirm that the documents tabled before the committee are the documents that you have reviewed and the documents were processed within the stipulated time frame? And the responses are in the appropriate format for the committee to proceed with this meeting?
Thank you, Chair. Yes, I can confirm that the documents were presented within the stipulated time and they are acceptable, in the acceptable format. Thank you.
Very well. I forgot to introduce myself. For on record, my name is Godfrey Osotsi, Senator of Vihiga County and the chairperson of the committee. Our clerk, can you confirm?
Chair, I confirm the office of the clerk received the documents from Kilifi County Executive within the set timelines and we are ready to proceed.
Very well. So we are having 3 funds. The Ward Kilifi County Ward Scholarship Fund, Kilifi County Emergency Fund, and Kilifi County Hospital Services Improvement Fund. I don't know why you included the hospital fund, because we had agreed that that will come in the face of hospitals when we are looking at hospitals. But since they have responded, I think we'll proceed also with the hospital fund. The initial wish was that we handle hospitals separately. So we'll start with the Ward Scholarship Fund, and I will request the auditor to give us a brief of the 3 reports, and in summary, we just give the status of each audit query. So let's start with the Ward Bursary Fund. Ward Scholarship Fund, sorry. Auditor, proceed.
Thank you, Chair. The first one is Kilifi County Ward. It's a qualified opinion with 1 qualifying matter relating to bursary awarded to students without registration. The matter is still outstanding. Then on a report on lawfulness and effectiveness in use of public resources, there are 2 issues. There are 3 issues, and they are still outstanding, the 3 of them, under lawfulness, effectiveness in use of public resources. And they relate to regulations, award of scholarship to students awarded a scholarship by more than 1 ward, then follow-up to, failure to follow up on beneficiary performance. That is all for 2019-2020. Then 2020-2021, It's a qualified opinion also, with two qualifying matters, and both of them have been resolved. Then there's another matter on budgetary control. That matter, the executive, the county.
Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
You should not say resolved.
Sorry,
because
sorry.
it is the committee to resolve.
No, yeah.
You
It
should
has
say addressed.
addressed. Thank
Yeah.
you. It has been addressed. Thank you, Chair. Then there is budgetary control, performance. Budgetary control and performance. It has been addressed, but the accounting officer will give more details relating to the budget control and performance. Then report on lawfulness and effectiveness in use of public resources. There are three issues. The first one on non-compliance with the board composition. That one is addressed. Then failure to adhere to budget. Budget allocation. The accounting officer will give more details. Then unbudgeted receipt, that one has been addressed. Then 2022, 2020, 2021, 22 is a qualified opinion again. And it has two qualifying matters. The first one is an accounting matter which has been addressed. Then unsupported, the second one is on unsupported bursary disbursements. That one has not been addressed fully. Then budgetary control and performance, the accounting officer will give more details. Then unresolved prior matters, they have been adequately addressed. Then on lawfulness and effectiveness in use of public resources, we have unsupported reallocation of ward bursary funds. That one also has been addressed. So, Chair, that is the scholarship ward. Scholarship ward scholarship fund. If we move to health services fund.
No, let's just handle one
Thank
fund
you.
at a time.
Thank you, Chair.
So for to be effective, we just do one fund at a time. So, what did you say about unsupported bursary payments for the year ended 2021?
Chair, the management has provided details of the schedules which were missing that time. That is qualification number one, unsupported bursary payments. The management has provided details of the bursary disbursements which were given in that period. Thank you.
Okay, so that has been addressed from your end.
Yes, Chair.
What about unbudgeted for receipts?
Yes, this one has been addressed also because it was a budget under a different department, and they have provided details of how that expenditure was incurred. Thank you.
The issue of regulation for the year ended 2020. Operationalization emerging. I'm looking at. Okay, sorry. I was looking at a different report. So, honorable members, in that case, and based on the report I have here, disbursement, which is cross-cutting. Then we will also look at the budgetary control and performance. That is still year ended 2022, June 2022. And then for the year ended June 2021, of course, there is also budget control and performance, which, as I said, the base year is 2021. So we'll look at it for the 2 years, but using 2022 as a base year. What about non-compliance with the requirement for board composition? Was it addressed?
Yes, Chair. Later, the board has been composed, so it's addressed.
Okay, for the year ended 2020, we will consider one query, which is students awarded scholarship by more than one ward. So, honorable members, those are the queries we are going to consider. I will request that we start with the year ended June 2020, the query number 3, which is students awarded scholarship by more than one ward. Auditor, proceed to read the query as it is.
Thank you, Chair. This is the report of the Auditor General on Kilifi County Ward Scholarship Fund for the year ended 30th June 2020. As guided, Chair, number 2, as per the report, is scholarship beneficiaries. 2.1, students awarded scholarships by more than one ward. I read, as previously reported, review of scholarship beneficiaries schedule provided for audit showed that 331 students applied for and were granted scholarships totaling Kenya shillings 326,916,811 shillings in the year under review. Included in this amount are scholarships amounting to Kenya shillings 4,009,862 shillings, which were awarded to students in various institutions from 2 or more wards. The beneficiaries who received bursaries from more than one ward benefited at the expense of other needy students, and which indicated lack of equity resources within the county, contrary to Section 149 of the Public Finance Management Act 2012, which states that an accounting officer is accountable to the county assembly for ensuring that resources of the entity which the officer is designated are used in a way that is lawful, authorized, effective, efficient, economical, and transparent. The management was therefore in breach of the law. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you very much. Governor, I must commend you the way you have organized your responses.
Thank you.
Very well organized, and then the binding itself.
Asante.
Yeah, so proceed with your response.
Thank you, Chair.